something.
Okay, we back, y'all. My husband wouldn't let me go to the garden center.
Hey, you can go.
Like, you gonna be over there crying and carrying on. Don't go over there.
Don't come back here crying.
Don't come. See how you do me?
Come back here. Don't put yourself through that, because we're not in a position right now for you to display any plants. So, or at least not the way you want to.
Yeah. Not no house plants.
Yeah. And
I mean, I could get a cactus and put it in the backyard, but I think my jade is dying too. That's what I should have bought, another pot.
Jade.
Yeah. I still do have a few plants outside the
Dang.
God, he got a whole water heater. I just repeated this.
That's my hype lady. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Today, I got caught up in a conversation with Jackie that lasted 20 minutes longer than I wanted it to last. You know how you start talking to somebody and you walking away
and they still talk.
And they still.
Everybody in the house do that.
I made it all the way to the bedroom and closed the door, and she was still talking.
And then you had to
I had to open the door and answer. I was like,
they do that. They talk and they'll say a line, and then after a couple seconds they'll say something else. And then
when you think you didn't got away, they be still talking, and then you like, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just over the conversation, and I'm trying to leave. Like, I've had enough.
They do that. Every pop, mom, they do that. They have that lingering
and then Jackie has to tell the whole entire story. The whole story, not the highlights. The whole. Is that your friend?
Yeah, that's him.
He going to Lucky's.
He going somewhere.
He must be.
He gonna be rolling all day.
Or,
you see him all day long.
Well, how far can you get on a charge in them power chairs?
It must be pretty good.
It must be. It must be. So yeah, she told me the whole story. I got caught, and so y'all, my husband didn't know that you could order from Michael's on Instacart. I had ordered some yarn. Now, this is the first time I ever did it, because I was scared that, they would just give me any old color. Because, sometimes these Instacart people, they do what they want to do, not what you want them to do. So, they didn't, child. I got what I ordered. And they didn't have to, call me and say, oh, well, they don't have that color. And so when the bag came to the house, hubby was thinking, oh, she must have ordered some crackers or chicken or something. And when I pulled the yarn out the bag, he was like, what?
That was yarn? And
they got yarn?
I just said, what, she went to Michael's? Yeah, it was like, who does that? They do Michael's too? And
Instacart is doing.
Golly.
It's like every week another store is getting hooked up to.
Go down to Bevmo and get me some bourbon, and
Bevmo is on there, I think. You just have to show your ID. When they drop it off, I think they have to scan the back of your ID or take a picture of your ID or something.
But
they can't just drop it off.
An ID too, right?
Yeah. Their shoppers are over 21.
Okay. Yeah,
but
have no 16-year-olds.
Yeah,
I'll go get you a liquor for you.
Yeah, they don't have 16-year-olds driving anyway. But yeah, they deliver. They can deliver alcohol. It's like every week another store is on Instacart or one of those other delivery services.
Everything is good. Because someone was telling, was someone telling me, I think it was a customer was telling me they did the car delivery, or was that Felicia? I forget. Someone had told me that they were doing the delivery thing. They choose the car they want and they drive it over to you, and you can test drive it and see it, and then just go through the paperwork, or it's something like that.
Oh yeah, I heard of that. I heard of that.
To you.
Yeah.
Pick the vehicle, the features, and all that stuff.
All that stuff. I mean, they bring it to
Carvana,
you.
I know they got a commercial. They do all this.
They
stuff.
bring it to you.
Yeah.
You test drive it. If you don't like it, they come pick it up.
Something like that. I don't know how everything works, but it's neat. Have it delivered.
Shoot, they delivering everything now. It's almost nothing you can't get. I'm just holding the phone any old kind of way, child. You all up in my head, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't even have the phone on the tripod the right way.
On the tripod.
On. Boy, stop, cause you and your on. My husband is one of the most proper people that I know, and he always have the audacity to say something. It's the audacity for me.
I'm gonna have it on.
On. That's you.
But you're the one. You get into a business call, like if we're talking to the realtor or we're talking to somebody else. Yes, correct. Yes, that's right. Yes.
That's because I'm not going to talk to the realtor like I talk to regular people. You know, when I'm being crazy and using ebonics and stuff, I'm not going to talk to the realtor like that.
Correct.
I can't stand you.
Because she'll get back in the car like, man, for talk your ear off. God.
God damn. Boy, hush. Why
Hey.
Tina sent me a house? Speaking of realtors, one of my subscribers sent me a listing for a house in Palo Alto. I don't know how many bedrooms it was, but this house looked like it had to have been at least $3 million. The house was beautiful. That's because people, for one thing, don't understand the areas here in the Bay Area. Palo Alto is in the Silicon Valley. That is where Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook, lives, in Palo Alto. That's where Facebook is. Park on the street. Let him do what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll park over here.
That's where Mark Zuckerberg lives, and Facebook is located in Palo Alto. Yeah, normal people, unless you work in the Silicon Valley or you're a tech person, you're not living out there. You just not, because you can't afford a 1-bedroom. Is $3,000 in Palo Alto, a normal 1-bedroom apartment. Okay, I'm gonna come back to y'all when I get in the house. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.